Good morning, YouTube, on this second day of Christmas, heat wave. It is 9 o'clock and outside it's 22 degrees and we have wind coming from the east, so that means land wind, which is hot. It's gonna shift to the south a little bit, which is even hotter. Okay, light. There you see 25.8 degrees and it's, hold up, nah, that's not really, 83% humidity. Okay. And like clockwork, there is Pip. Hey, Poes. And it's really amazing. Yesterday we tipped 30 degrees, which is mid-90s, and both the cats managed to keep cool, really, to the touch. They were outside all day and they don't warm up. No idea how to do it, but a nameless maxillaria. I have no idea what it is, and I've had it for, well, years. It's full of new growth and it keeps making them. Ja, Poes. Ja, er zit niks in, hè? But it's finally producing a root system. And we have more. This is liverwort. Absolutely not harmful. Ah, there it is. Fresh roots. And it's making them in the top of the plant as well. I've been waiting for that for, well, a long time. Can we get a little better light? No, of course not. Yeah, I really need a new camera. I need a new phone, which I can pick when I'm done with this subscription, and I can commit myself for another 2 years. Watering my maxillaria. Well, that's pretty easy. There we go. The whole plant gets wet. Really, really wet. Yeah, I'm really happy that this one is doing what it's supposed to do, because I was planning on giving it another place. Not the bin, but this is the Perimorphia, really growing well. This one needs a long time. Oh yeah, the Marvich is on her way of opening. Oy, 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 oy. This gets the camel treatment, and this one as well. Yeah, these need a lot of water. And this is basically what I'm going to do today. In a while, at the moment everything is open, so I got a fresh airflow to get rid of the stale air in here. And by the time the sun hits the top of the roof, I close everything. Get to see them, and oh, there we go. Look at that. That growth is coming on really, really nice. And it's a fresh growth, it's not a flower spike. And it stays wet all the time. All the flower spikes are growing, and the room is filled with the Nelly Isler. It's a bit of a peppery, I don't know what to call it, but it's quite annoying when you're too close to it. Yeah, peppery metallic, really strange. The Miltonia looks like a Morelliana. By the looks of it, it's not going to be a super blooming, but if we have 4 flowers on each spike, I'm very, very happy. I still can get away with spraying once every 2 days. So there are a few that need every day, but that's a matter of a little spray and that keeps the doctor away. Oh. Yeah, these really need a long time. This is also one that needs a long time. Yeah, that's the flower spike. Really, really strong one. And this one doesn't need to be staked, by the way. Look, both flower spikes are standing on their own. And after that it's going to be repotted, get a little trim, meaning I'm going to take away the oldest bulbs because they are a little problematic. Oh, yeah. This is also one for the candle treatment. Now look at this. That's the sheath. Oh, yeah, this one is really, really wonky. And the floor underneath the table is full of bark because, well, yeah, it taped over a few times. Yeah, my Dendrobium NA, no. The new growth is growing, but it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, little Oncidium. Yeah, we're gonna have flowers in a few days. 2 spikes, branching on a reasonably healthy plant. Looks good. No beasties. Oh, that's I now understand why I sometimes have stuff where I think about it, how did it get into the grow room? Well, it's called Pip. He's in and amongst the ferns all day, and you saw it as soon as his room opens, he's in, and he picks the beasties. Yes, he does. Are you done yet? Yeah. Let it drip. This one has a petite passenger. That's a male cross spider. We call them cross spiders. Well, he can stay. We have a new growth on the Cattleya. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make everything wet and fall over. God damn. Hoppoes, ja, daar kan je niet meer bij, jongen. Tafel is die vol. Ja, fresh shoot. Now I hope that doesn't interfere with this one blooming. I bet it is. Nou, steenbloeien. Akelig groot ding. Zaakkleed. Yeah, I'm a bucket short. This is also Maxillaria, and it does may have a tag, but it's starting with roots in the pot. So yeah, sure, I'm gonna show you. There, fresh roots. Ja, kom push. Woody. Yeah, fresh roots, and we had more. There we have more. So this one is coming on nicely. It's full of new growth, and I really hope some flowers, but not too much because they stink. Yes. And I knew that when I bought it, so why did you buy it? Well, pretty flowers. Yeah, I should stick my nose in it before I buy something. This has also a beautiful sheath. Look. And yeah, as soon as that flowers, because it already failed twice, 3 times I see, but I think it just needed to be a little bigger, which it is. It tripled in size. You had enough? Well, tough luck if you didn't. Do you have enough? This also tripled in size. Wat is voor zagrijnig? Hier. And this is just clean water. I really didn't feel like making something. Yeah, okay. This one. And even when I trim this one, it's still going to need a bigger pot. And I'm so glad I can let everything just drip on the floor. No care in the world. Yes, but that one isn't done yet and needs to go. Yeah, we do have fun, don't we, Pussy? Oh yeah. This one needs to be positioned in the correct manner. And then I have to shove the pebbles in a certain way. And now it can be picked up and transported, but not placed on the table. Because, I never work with a plan. Plans are good until the shooting starts. Dan zag ik niet even mooi werken, hè? There we go. Okay, who's next? Oh yeah. This one is in Zygo mix. So I'm just going to do this. And there we go. All done. Ooh, here's the French town, and well, it looks kind of okay, but that's because everything that was not okay has fallen off. And this one just had a repot, so there's not much happening yet. It has a flower spike, but it's not much. Yeah, this one. This is also a miserable plant to water because it is so incredibly big. Oh, this spot is hot. Now, there we go. Yeah, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a big one. Now I'm giving this one water until the roots start to turn green, and with that I mean the upper roots. The stuff in the pot turns green immediately, but and I only have to see, just like here, a few green patches, and I know the plant has taken up moisture. Yeah, I could also use a repot, But not today. No, not today. I simply refuse to do it today. Okay, Poes. It's, yeah, pretty much done flowering. I don't think there will be any more new buds. But with a bit of luck, we have 4 or 5 with a flower spike next year. This one gets full sun, as do the other Eppies. Zygotoria. It's warm to the touch. This one is already soaking wet, but hey, we have new growth. Let me show you. Ha ha ha. Look, there it is. Those are getting semi-full sun. This is a Zygopetalum, and it's still really weird because that is definitely a flower spike. But it's not really progressing. We have root at the bottom, not fruit at the bottom. And if you know who wrote that song, you win a wet t-shirt, which is great with a heat wave. This one is really going fast. It's in Zygomedia, and I've had it for years, never had a flower in it, but I think that this time it will get a flower. And that's enough. Epidendrum Comet Valley. Pretty new growth. It's reasonably wet. So I'm just going to do this. Not too much. Here's the pink epidendrum, still in full flower, and it's making a pretty new growth here. And this one doesn't make cakeys, at least not on the upper part of the cane. This one is in seedling bark, so not much water is needed. Yeah, this is a cutting I got from Nina, and look at that. Pretty big new growth, already busy with roots, and there is some stuff happening a little bit higher up the cane. You can see here those light patches here and here. Those are the spots where new growth comes. And it came here during the last heat wave. Yeah, same story. Epidendrum, this is the red one. It's starting to get hot in here. This is Well, as one, these are two old canes, both have a keiki. One has roots, the other one doesn't, which means that one can go, but not today, not today. Also, this is one I got from Sweden, Paphiopedilum, and it's waking up. That's enough. And now it's all my small stuff. And I'm pretty sure I'm already on 30 minutes or so. Let me check that. Yeah, 26. I can waffle on a little bit. Epidendrum, yet again one. Hey, another epidendrum. Damn. Small stuff, yes, small stuff. Also, epidendrum, the yellow one. It's yeah, flowering nicely. Second flower head is coming. And that's enough. Yeah, okay, a little bit. It's a jungle bob. Oh, before I forget it, I have a jungle bob. And doesn't cost you anything. Nothing whatsoever. Please help me. And that's enough. Oh, oh, oh. Sure. The Strepia. This is going really, really great. And that's enough. Yeah, this is all the the one bulb stuff, and if you look at this, for instance, this is a sweet sugar. And it's new growth upon new growth upon new growth. It is rooting, but yeah, this is a cutting from one I got I think 4 years ago, and it had 20 spikes, and then it fell apart, really. 20 spikes, it was an absolute joy. But it died, or started to die, rotting from the middle. It was that big. What's this? It's probably jungle bob. Not much on the root department, so it doesn't need a lot. This is Dendrobium nobile, of course. One of my favorite orchids, really. I love the flowers. They smell really, really good. And the one that has a cane a meter long is still growing. It just doesn't want to stop. Oh yeah, I did you. Did you get? Yes, you did, and you don't You need more than a little bit. In fact, I think I'm going to bin you. This is Oncidium honeybee. And it's not working. Dendrocardium glumaceum, again, it's doing really well on the root department. Don't like to be dry. Yeah, my Dendrocardium cobianum, both of them, are busy with new growth, and one of them has the possibility of flowering, and I really hope it does. Do you need? No, this is Minimark. It keeps flowering, but okay, that's mealybugs. That's new, or is it? Well, it's not that bad. But look at the roots, it's absolutely, and it still hasn't been repotted. You definitely don't need anything. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this definitely needs a repot. But not today. Can I reach that? No, I can't. Other side of the table. Oei. This one gets semi-full sun. Doesn't mind getting full sun. And what's this? Miltonidium Peterkamp. It doesn't do well. It made one growth, but they don't want it for. Here we go. Those are the project orchids, and I think I can report now that I've lost 2 of the mounted ones. Yeah, they were crap to begin with, but yeah, this is really, really sad. And I'm not sure if it's my fault or if I just got sent a bad one. This one comes from Belgium, from Aken Orchids. And I called them to ask if they were already giving it a little bit of water. And they were, so I just followed through. That's the wrong label. It is a Catasetum that has a little bit of a different growth habit. This one doesn't mind getting a little bit of water when it starts with the roots. And that's all I'm giving it now. Here comes the largest camel of all. The Pescatoria. And you can see it is a pot full of roots. watch what happens. They immediately turn green. This one sucks up so much, it sucks. I see, immediately green. And this one always has a little bit of standing water, not much. Just a little so he can suck it up, and he will. There we go. Maxillaria filiform, freshly repotted, and this one hates it as well, so it's going to take a while. So don't expect flowers. I don't. I'm really getting sick of this. This is, yeah, I need a label. Brassada. Small yellow spidery flowers. And it's shooting out new stuff all around, including roots. This one also drinks a lot. I should soak it a little bit longer, but nah. It's in normal bark. This is also a success story. This is the Embrassia verrucosa sea breeze. And I mounted it and it didn't do anything, and then I got it in this pot, and that was about, well, 6 months ago, and it has a bulb. It has rosy cheeks, it gets a little bit too much sun. And this is also one that doesn't mind being a little wet. What's this? Did I do you already? Yeah. Dendrobium annae. This comes from Java and it's a hot grower. That shouldn't be a problem, but no, I'm not good with cuttings and stuff, and I don't know why. The new growth is reasonably healthy. And this is a very, very small cutting. These can grow out to be monsters. This is in brand new bark, so it doesn't take up too much moisture. Could be the problem. Yeah, it's time to cut the flower spike. Yeah, this wasn't much. And I think it's going to the bin. A little bit. It's in Zygon mix. What's this? Also Zygon mix. Oh, this is the Miltonidium Bartley Swatch. I had it in flower twice, and it doesn't need a big bulb to flower, so yeah, this will flower this year. Zygon mix. So it doesn't need a bucket full. And this is Odontoglossum, which needs a spray again. There you go. This is in a mix of normal bark and Zygon mix. And it's in the shade which it likes. Also an Odontoglossum. And this one looks a little bit like the tiger tail, but it has flowers yay big. This is a Brassia. Doing really well, and I got one on a mount as well. A one bulb Oncidium. I know, I said I wouldn't do it again, but bite me. Yeah, big Odonto. Small bark and Zygon mix. Oh look, it's a jungle bug. You know, you can get these for free. All you have to do is leave a comment. Come on guys, help me get rid of these. At least one. They're too big. And I already have a lot of big ones. Now look how beautiful they are, really. Super pretty. They don't get as much water as the other ones because they are a little further from the window, so they dry out not so fast. Well, what's this? Oh, it's an Oncidium. This one is in seedling bark. Oh, this one is done. Yeah, Panmorphia. I love it. And I'm scouting for buds. But every time I see one, it turns out to be moss. Yeah, these are probably the smallest flowers I will ever have. Oh yeah. This one is crispy, yeah, you need a drop. This one gets also semi-full light. This one gets full sun in winter, by the way. And it needs to be very, very wet. There we go. Where shall we hang it? In here? Yes, here. Is that okay? No, that's not okay. different location. Yes. Well, there we go. You can drip all you want. And this one needs a repot and a very, very big cleanup. I took out the keikis and those went to little orchids. And this one is basically, it's tired. There you go. There are some keikis left, but I think when I clean this one up, it will be ready for the bin. I'm so glad I can do this, really. The joys of watering. Well, yes, what the hell. Sure, that hasn't happened for a long, long time. This is my miracle dendrobium. Let me get you a little closer. It starts there. I would say that it's ending there, but oh, nay, it's still not done. And I'm gonna bet you a fiver that this leaf also has another leaf. But that's 3 feet of nobile. Absolutely astounding. What did I just drop? Oh yes. Well, it didn't have any roots yet, so it doesn't matter. Does it? No, it doesn't. There we go. Now, don't fall over again, because if you do, you're going to the bin. And this one has also age problems. This one can go, for instance, this one can go. This is one that's... And it hasn't flowered for so long that I forgot what it looks like. So I have no idea what it's going to be. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Or is it? My Dracula, this is Bella. No, this is Vampira. Just a little bit at the bottom. There we go. And I think that these are struggling because it is really, really warm. This is Bella. Now let the flowering begin. Just the bottom, and it will wake up all the way here. And now I'm going to put another fan here so everything will dry, and I'm going to do the mounts with this. So that's a 5-minute job, which I'm not going to film because I'm already 45 minutes in. So at least you have something to do on a bloody hot day.